Good morning, everyone. This is Kenny Lau. First of all, I would like to thank HKMA for inviting me to do this experience sharing. Unfortunately, that I am unable to join you in person today due to business reason, but I am honored to be here today to share with you some of my past experience from the last Trainer Award. So today, I hope you may find what I'm going to share with you useful, and I also can assist you in preparing for the next Trainer Award. So first of all, let us look into the award schedule. So you can see that after your award entry in March, so approximately around like 1 month of time, so you will have to prepare for a written submission, and then after another 1 month, then you entering the interview session. And then if you are attending the Distinguished Trainer Award, you might have a chance to enter the final judging of Trainer of the Year. So there's only around 1 month of time for your preparation for writing the essay, the pager, and then also to prepare for the interview. You might consider like 1 month of time, so I have plenty. I have enough of time to prepare it, right? So if you're really like 100% focusing on it, yes, I'm sure that's plenty, that's enough. But I'm sure that you also have your daily job, your daily work to do, and then you will have a lot of projects, you have a lot of tasks. So you might be running out of time, right? So you really have to make sure that for the preparation, you have to give yourself enough time to prepare for the essay and then also prepare for the interview, which is very, very important because you need to write the essay and then you have to practice it and then for the interview, right? So there will be a lot of time required. So make sure that you give yourself that time. So let us go on to the first part, which is choosing the right signature campaign. So here, before the award entry, so you really have to make sure that you are choosing the right signature campaign. Because I believe that there are a lot of programs, initiatives, campaigns like in the previous year, right? You have done a lot. And then probably a lot of them are really successful. And then from there, you will have to pick one, right? One that is really outstanding, one that is really unique, that can represent. And then also for that campaign, you have brought in something from yourself, all right? You are adding value to that campaign. And then also for that campaign that you're going to present, you also have to make sure that it is well communicated to all the stakeholders as well as the management team. Everyone is aware of it. And then also, last but not least, which is very important, utterly important actually, that you have to know that whether it is really successful, right? Great business outcomes, and then after the whole program that you have done evaluation for it, and then also make sure that the satisfaction level is good. So there are a lot of considerations. Make sure that you choose the right signature campaign. And then after you choose the right signature campaign, like I mentioned, so you have around like 1 month of time to prepare the 5 pages. So these 5 pages, first of all, you think, oh, 5 pages, that's a lot. But actually, so this is actually what I think at the very beginning. And then after I finish that 5 pager, and then I think to myself, wow, actually 5 pages, that's really easy because I end up probably with around 8 pages and then or more. So make sure that you have to make sure that the 5 pages you're written is very simple with specificity, right? So this is not like writing an essay in college and or in university. So you will have to find a lot of like adjectives and everything to add in, just to make sure that it is reached like to 3,000 words, reached to 10,000 words. So it's not that, right? You have to eliminate as many words as you can, right? So make sure that it's simple with specificity. And then also make sure that you have the judging criteria. Make sure that you're matching all those judging criteria when you're writing your 5-pager, right? Make sure you cover all the criteria. That is really important because that is for your scoring. So after the 5-pager submission, so you'll be invited to interview. So here, so probably there you will have around 10 minutes for outstanding new trainer award, and then also around 15 minutes for distinguished trainer award. So during your preparation, make sure that you're clear with what you are going to present, how you want to present your campaign. So be clear with the flow, and then also the most important part here is find your peers to practice with you. Find your immediate manager, find your leaders to sit down to review and then also to interview you. Right? So this is very important because you can hear the feedback. And then also you can practice in front of the crowds, so which you might not be like getting really like nervous in the actual interview. So this is very important. So not just do it one time, do it like 2 times, 3 times, 4 times or more, right? Because practice makes perfect. Last but not least here, so time control is very important. Like I mentioned, 10 minutes for outstanding new trainer, and then also 15 minutes for distinguished trainer. Make sure that your presentation does not exceed, and then also doesn't below. And then also, after the interview, right away, you will be leading to a Q&A session. So here, in this part, you will not only be asked about the program, the campaign that you're presenting, also probably you'll be asked about yourself. So make sure that you are well knowing about yourself, and then also how you want to develop yourself in the future, and then as well knowing your trainer capability. So this is very important. So after the interview session, so if you are participating the Distinguished Trainer Award, so you might have a chance entering the final judging, which is the Trainer of the Year. So here, so this is really challenging because you're gonna have like only 5 minutes for the presentation. 5 minutes to cover all your written and then all the things you presented in the last round, right? Which you have 15 minutes to, to present. So now you here, you only have 5 minutes. So my tip is just imagine yourself that you are presenting right in front of the CEOs, which there will be a lot of leaders in front of you that day. So imagine yourself presenting in the CEOs. So what do they want? They want business outcomes. They want it to be effective, right? They don't have all the time in the world to hear you to, go around circles with them. Just present straight to the point. So that is the most important thing to know. All right. And then also make sure that you do a site visit before the final judging the interviews, because this is very important. So you can actually have a chance, right? So HKMA will actually invite you. So make sure that you do that visit because you'll get to familiarize with the environment, and then you'll feel not so nervous about it. So because if you didn't do the site visits, so I can imagine that if you're heading to the venue that day, so you might be freaked out, okay? So try to do a site visit, so that helps. So in the end, so I just want to say that practice makes perfect. It all sounds like a little bit cliche because people always use this word, right? It is commonly used, but it is true. So how I practice the whole trainer award, every journey from interview, from preparation, right, to the end. So it's practice. I practice in with all my colleagues, right? Not all of them. So my leaders and also my immediate managers. So I practice a lot of them, and then also I'm not an English speaker, so I might get stammer, just like what I did just now during this presentation. So I practice myself in front of the mirror, right? Actually, not just for this award. So every time when you're preparing, just imagine yourself preparing for a training program. You want to make sure that it is smooth. So probably you might practice it somewhere, right? So my tip for myself is to practice in front of the mirror. Look at yourself, and then you will feel comfortable. And then also you will know how the interviewers know seeing, like how you are presenting, right? The gesture you are having, the facial expression that you are having. So that are all like detail elements. So I wish every one of you all the best in the upcoming trainer award, and then make sure that you have having fun out of it, right? Just don't treat it like a contest or competition, right? So this is actually a great moment for you to learn, right? Because you will get a lot of chance to learn from the HKMA and then also learn from the trainers from the same field, from other companies, and also from the whole flow of the trainer award journey. So you will also get to learn a lot, right? So I wish you nothing but the best. So I'll see you soon. Thank you.